have to bring current events to tie it in with what you're talking about. So we all know in 2020 people are going through a lot of stress, whole lot of stress. Once upon a time you could greet your friends, you could get a hug, you could shake hands, you could do all kind of stuff. Now we have to remind ourselves that, oh my God, it's COVID time. Oh no, I can't shake your hands. No, I can't hug you. Oh, we gotta do the elbow bump. We gotta do the fist bump. Wow. Big change. So 2020 is gonna go down as one of those huge year where everything happened. People died, people got sick, people got stressed, people just a mess. Everybody's a mess. And some of us try to hold it together and pretend that we're not a mess. But you know what? We are. Because we're afraid that we're going to catch this thing that's trying to chase us down. And when you least expect it, guess what? You're positive. Your test result becomes positive. Whoops, I got COVID. So with that kind of situation, people are just really stressed out. They go to work, they come home, they're wondering, did I bring it home with them? You go to school, you come back, oh, did my daughter or my son catch it? Oh my God, run and wash your hands. No, you can't touch me, you have to wash your hands first. You sneeze, oh, you gotta wash your hands first. Oh, what a mess. But that's our reality. COVID is here. And which brings me to my topic, embracing your inner strength. Guys, you just gotta find time to dig deep in yourself and find out who you are in this stressful time that we're living in. You have to find it. If you don't find it, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose yourself big time. You're gonna get lost in the shuffle of COVID 2019. And that's not what we want. And that's the whole goal of this video. This video is to talk about embracing who you are, knowing who you are, understanding that yes, COVID is here. Yes, probably you lost your job. Yes, you're not making as much money as you used to make on the job. No, you can't do as much as you used to do. You can't go hang out at the bar if you're a bar person. You can't even go to the park with your kids to go on the rides and the different things, the slides, because you don't know if they're gonna catch COVID. So what do? And by the time you realize it, people are getting house sick. They get tired of being inside the house. So worst case scenario, best case scenario, you open your front door, you look at your lawn, and you say, well, I can go on my lawn, I can walk around my property, and I can walk around and look at the birds and the bees. So we're back to square one. We're finally going to get in touch with nature. And that is part of the inner strength. You have to find a way to cope. Because if you don't cope, guess what? You're going to go under. And as Bob Marley said, it's only the strong survive. And as a Jamaican, trust me, I know how to survive. Funny thing happened to me the other day. I went by Bombay Olive, and this guy was sitting in his car. He was eating the way he was eating the food is almost like he was a prisoner that got let out of prison. He was just wolfing on the food. I was looking at him and I thought, my God, that's funny. He was just sitting there just eating like it was the first time he get to come out of his house and get some food that he didn't cook. And he was just having a good time, and I thought it was really, really funny. That, again, is the reality of what we're living with. And then not to talk about our president. We don't want to wear a mask. Who does that? The leader of the country won't set an example. And no, I'm not a Democrat. I'm just a person talking the truth. And now he has COVID. Wow. So anyway, that also is the reality of life. That's what we're dealing with. So in order to embrace your strength, you just got to be real. Forget the fake stuff. Forget the fake stuff. This is not the time for it. This is time to be real and know that, listen, you got your good friend. You used to go over and spend an hour or two. Maybe if you're a beer person, you drink a beer. If you're a tea person, you make a cup of tea or coffee. Or if you're a wine person, you sip a glass of wine. Now it's like, oh, I'm coming over, but I gotta sit in my car. You gotta stay 6 feet away to talk to me. My friend, my good friend, where we used to laugh and talk and sit and joke and just kind of have a good time now. Oops, social distancing. Oops. Gotta keep your distance. And if you come too close, I start to get a little edgy. Start to pull back. 6 feet. Gotta keep your distance. Where is the strength in that? Well, I guess if your friend is your friend, they understand. They won't get offended. But if your friend wasn't really your friend and you tell them, keep your distance, they're gonna be like, oh, why, she think I have COVID? And you're starting to get offended, but no, it's the reality. I don't know if you have it, and I don't want to catch it, and you don't know if I have it, and you don't want to catch it from me. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep our distance. So I went into Dollar Tree the other day, and this lady came up behind me, and she kept coming closer and closer, and I'm like, I'm looking at her and looking to where the other person is standing. I'm trying to figure out where should I go. I can't go any closer to the other lady, and she keep coming close to me, and she was wearing a mask. Oh my God, I don't know what to say. I don't want to get her offended because she looked upset already. She was just in a mess. She was just doing all kind of stuff. And she kept inching closer like she wanted to pass me to go cash out. But I was before her and I was looking at her and I was wondering, does she realize she's coming too close to me? Does she realize that she's getting too close? There's no distance. She was like right up behind me, almost touching me. I had to turn around. Instead of facing the cashier, I had to turn sideways to broaden my body so she don't not come any closer. But we're talking about inner strength. They're like, okay, what do I do now? If she sneezes, she's gonna sneeze at me. So I try to hold myself, but eventually I kind of edge sideways away from the cashier and out of her space to leave my space so she's not that close to me. Guys, it took a lot of strength for me to say, listen lady, back up. You're too close. And I don't want you to sneeze on me or anything. I don't know what you got, and you don't know what I have.